Hey guys, it's Jenny. Today is Saturday or week, and we're going to be doing it a little bit different. The tribal movements that I learned in Booty, a little bit of movement in our body just to kind of explore and learn a little bit more about ourselves and what feels good to our body, what makes us feel like we're moving energy, and all of those kinds of things. A little bit of just like experimentation and self-exploration today within our body and our movement so that we know the kind of movements that feel good to us right now, engaging in our practices of movement, yoga, and things of that nature. We often aren't necessarily thinking about what makes our body feel really good all the time. We're just going through the motions. So as we're going through each posture today and we're taking some of these movements, like assess where we're at during these movements and figuring out what feels really good, which movements feel amazing. Potentially, then we can take more of those movements. We can incorporate more of those things into our schedule. And I was talking to you guys the other day about in our Reiki restorative class how it's really important to invest our time wisely. We can spend our time or we can invest our time. We're always focusing on those aspects of our being, where we get to learn more about ourselves, where we get to figure out what are those things that feel amazing to us, bring joy and levity into our lives and things of that nature. And today I just wanted us to kind of be thinking about, there's so many things that we can utilize, tools in our toolbox, things that we can do that help energize our being, that help bring us to our peak, best, most vibrant expression of our being. And a lot of times we're just not making time in our schedule to do that stuff. And there's so much that we can do within our breath, within our movements, within our self-exploration and our meditations and things of that nature, where we can, accumulate energy, accumulate prana, draw into our being that cosmic force energy, life force energy that just really not just sustains us, but also gives us that vibrancy and gives us that ability to just really feel like we're truly living. And it's all there for us all the time, but we're just not engaging and taking it in for ourselves. I don't know if it's that we think that, I'm sure some of it has to do with hangups that we have about, we're supposed to be doing for others all the time. We're supposed to always be self-sacrificing. We're supposed to be that, always like giving up our comfort and our things that we need for other people. But if we're not at that fullest capacity, if we're not at our highest vibration, we're not offering to the world and the people around us the very best version of ourselves, the very most that we can offer. We're giving them, the rundown version of ourselves, and we're just working to get by at that point in many occasions. And so today, during our practice, a lot of the movements that we're going to be doing are going to be really like reaching those arms out and bringing them in towards our body in different ways. And I want us to think about when we're in these postures and when we're drawing those arms back into the body, back into our being, that we're reaching out into the universe and we're taking what we need and we're bringing it back in. Right? A lot of times we think about what we need as monetary, physical, blah, blah, blah. Yes, absolutely, those can be needs. But the way that we access those needs most of the time is by engaging in the energetic aspect of garnering what we need, right? When we meet our needs energetically, everything else flows from that space because we're becoming the magnet to receive more of that, right? We're becoming the magnet to receive more of what we want. So it's a really important step to accessing abundance and all of those kinds of things, is to energetically draw those things into our being. Tap into that cosmic energy, bring it inside of yourself, bring that prana, that life force energy inside of your being through your breath, through your movements. Take that energy, take what you need from the universe. It's there all the time. We're just not always engaged in the act of taking what we need, sourcing what we need around us, So that's what I really want us to be focusing on during our practice today. So while we're in these gentle movements, we're going to be taking that energy in, focusing on bringing in everything you need. So let's just start by grounding and centering ourselves in our mat today. Close your eyes. Root those sits bones into the earth, every point of contact from the body to the mat. Visualizing those roots just drawing themselves down into the earth, driving themselves deep into the earth's core. And then taking in through those roots everything that you need today. You don't even have to know what it is. You don't have to have a list. I need this, this, and this. You don't need to know. You just need to know that all your needs are going to be met through that energetic exchange. Whatever you need, allow your soul to dictate. Trust within that space to ensure that you're going to get everything you need today on your mat. Drop the shoulders back and down. Feel the crown rising up into the sky. Gently and carefully tuck the chin back and down very slightly so that you have that nice strong center line of the body. Take the deep breaths. Belly breath. Inhale, feeling that belly release, unfold. Exhale, taking the navel towards the spine. And if you have any specific needs today, things that you already know or just on the tip of your tongue, in the forefront of your mind, then just we're going to lift those things up today. We're going to recognize that whatever those needs are, they're going to be met. We're going to reach out energetically and source everything we need to fulfill energetically whatever those things are so that we can be the magnet for more of those things. Take a couple more deep breaths here. On your next inhalation, slowly and gently opening up those eyes. We're going to go ahead and begin to just engage in that gentle movement. Inhale deeply. Exhale, releasing the chin to the chest. We're going to begin to take those gentle neck circles in whatever direction feels most comfortable and safe today. Remembering to be really gentle with the neck, always being gentle with the neck, never pressing into pain, tingling, or numbness during our yoga practice, always ensuring that we're meeting ourselves with the utmost care, pausing and breathing into any of those areas where you're feeling that tension, that resistance. Next time you find the chin towards the chest, draw that rotation in the opposite direction. Matching our breath with the movement, inhaling from the front to the back, exhaling from the back to the front. Inhale back to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully and completely. Inhale deeply. Then exhale, hinging forward from those hips. We're going to begin that Sufi grind, rotating that entire upper body around the base of those sit bones. Again, inhaling from the front to the back and exhaling from the back to the front. Next time you find yourself towards the front of the rotation, draw it in the opposite direction. Inhale, come up. Take a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. On your next inhalation, we're going to come up on our knees. We're going to drop our glutes down on our heels, tops of the feet are gently resting into the earth. You can rest the palms of your hands on the tops of your thighs. If that's not comfortable, you can come into your easy seated posture once again. So just listen to your body and whatever feels good to you today. We're going to inhale, draw the arms up, and take those hands, gently rest them behind the head, not pressing on the back of the neck, but you can gently rest those fingertips to the back of the head. Inhale deeply, exhale, hinge forward ever so slightly, and we're going to begin a gentle rotation here. Inhale from the front to the back. Exhale from the back to the front. Take it in the opposite direction. We're really hinging forward from that waist as we're taking that gentle rotation through the head. Inhale, come up to center. On your next inhalation, we're going to draw our elbows in. Exhale. Take those elbows out to the side walls and pressing the heart space forward. Inhale. Exhale out. Now we're going to reverse the breath. So as you have those elbows out, we're going to inhale, exhale in. Two more times. And then inhale, rise up. Keep those fingertips behind the skull. Elbows are pointed towards the opposite wall. Heart space pressing itself forward. Exhale, release those hands slowly and gently down until those fingertips find the earth on either side of you. With a lot of grace and ease, super slow, we're going to inhale, lift up through the right arm, swing it across the front side of the body. Reach through those fingertips towards the opposite wall. Exhale, swing it back down, releasing those fingertips back down into the earth. Take it to the opposite side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Make it a little bit more fluid and continue on at your own pace. One more time on each side. Finishing up by releasing those left fingertips back down into the earth. Take a couple moments to center yourself. Inhale, arms come up. Nice and slow. As you draw those fingertips away from the earth and reach them into the sky, we're going to compress all of the energy between those hands. All of the energy that we can draw from the universe, that cosmic energy around us, that universal well of all abundance, compress all of that energy of everything we need between those two hands as they find each other overhead. We're going to cross our thumbs over each other, clasp our hands, except those pointer fingers are going to reach directly up into the sky. We're going to inhale as we stretch those fingertips back towards the wall behind us and releasing the crown of our head to the wall behind if it feels safe on our neck. Exhale, hinging forward. Drop those fingertips down into the earth and take your chin into your chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down, hinging forward from those hips. Inhale, rise up. Draw those fingertips back into the sky. Biceps are gently squeezing those ears. Those arms are nice and strong and long. Fingertips are just reaching into the sky with those pointer fingers. Nice and slow. Take those hands into prayer pose and drop that beautiful prayer pose. Hands into your heart space. Anchor those thumbs into the breastbone. As you pour all of that energy that you've just generated and created between the palms of your hands, allow it to pour into the heart space. Inhale deeply. Exhale, we're going to drop those hands into the earth. We're going to come up on our hands and knees here. So just take a moment if you need to tap out the tops of the feet. And then release those feet back down into the earth, coming into that tabletop position. We're going to come into our cat-cow posture. So inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Tuck the tailbone first, round through the spine, and then taking the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, rounding through the spine, tuck the tailbone, chin to the chest. Continuing on, allowing it to be that beautiful wave. Starting at the tailbone and working towards the top of the crown. And then flowing back down towards the tailbone. That beautiful wave of movement through the spine. Take it a little bit faster here. Come back into your tabletop posture. Shoulders are stacked on top of the wrists. Hips are stacked on top of those knees. Just shifting those hips from side to side for a moment. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Come back to center. We're going to ground through that left leg. Keep it nice and stable. Exactly where it is. We're going to inhale, lengthen through our right leg, just allowing the toes, the tips of the toes to gently touch the earth. We're going to inhale, lift up, and take it out to the side. So I'm going to turn so you guys can get a better view from the front of what this is going to look like. We're long through that back leg. I've got to come a little bit closer. Inhale, we come up. Exhale out towards that, what would be the outside corner of your mat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Take that knee in, shifting those hips from side to side for a moment before we take it to the opposite side here. Grounding through the right leg this time. Keep that knee firmly planted into the earth. Top of the foot is gently resting into the mat. Lengthening through the left leg this time, gently allowing the tips of the toes to graze the earth. We're going to inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Take that knee in, shifting those hips from side to side for a moment. We're going to inhale, lift up through our right leg. Sole of the foot is going to be flat towards the sky. This is our donkey kick. We're going to inhale, kick up, press the sole of the foot towards the sky. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale up, exhale down. Exhale, release. We're going to take it to the opposite side. Inhale, bend that left leg up. Sole of the foot is parallel towards the sky. Inhale up, exhale down. Release that knee back down into the mat. We're going to take those deep sweeping hip circles here. So inhale, press the hips to the left side. Exhale, as you draw those glutes towards those heels. Swing it back around. So inhaling from the front to the back. Exhaling from the back to the front. Take it in the opposite direction whenever you're ready. One more time, and then come back up into your tabletop position. Keep those curl your toes under, pressing the hips into the sky, downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths. Then we're going to inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, drop the heels towards the earth. Inhale, gazing forward towards the top of the mat, towards the hands. Stepping or floating towards the top. Hang in your forward fold for a moment. If you need to walk those feet out a little bit so that those feet are about a little more than hip-width distance apart, feel free to do whatever you need to here. You can keep those fingertips grounded into your mat and just shift your hips from side to side, gently bending through one knee and then the other. Or you can tuck your pinkies into opposite elbows, taking that gentle figure 8 motion. This is where I want you to do a little bit of exploring and figure out what version of movement feels most comfortable and safe to you today on your mat. Which movement makes you feel the best? Which movement draws that pranic, cosmic energy of the universe into your being, filling you with all possibility, all potential, all abundance. Everything you need is in that cosmic energy. And then we're going to take a little bit of gentle movement here by just swinging those fingertips from side to side in front of those feet. Shifting your weight from one foot into the other. Take those arms a little bit bigger if you want to. And then start scooping that energy up and into the heart. And come back to center. Hang in that forward fold. Walk those feet together if you need to. Release the weight of the crown of the head. And just hang here in stillness for a moment. Release all of that compression in those vertebrae by totally relaxing and surrendering to that forward fold. And then take those fingertips, gently resting in the earth in front of those toes. We're going to inhale, drag those fingertips towards your toes, up your feet, along the shin bones, the knees, the thighs, outside of those hips, up the sides of your body, all the way up. Reach those arms into the sky. Hold those arms up for a moment so I can adjust the camera. This is where it's tough being tall in a small space. Reach those fingertips super, super high. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Dropping those fingertips into the earth. Drag them back up the toes, the feet, the shins, the thighs, the hips, the sides of the body, all the way up into the sky. And then exhale, swan diving forward. 2 more at your own pace. On your next inhalation, we're going to rise up. Draw those arms into the sky. Exhale, sink down. Root that tailbone towards the earth. Ensure that that pelvis is tucked forward. We don't want that duck butt. You want to make sure that pelvis is tucked underneath for that fierce pose. Breathe into your body. We're going to take some gentle movement in this fierce pose. So we're going to inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. We're going to lengthen through our left leg. So keep that left leg nice and grounded and stable into the earth. And we're going to exhale, hinge forward with those hips. Kick that right foot up into the air. Reach forward with those fingertips. Reaching and kicking in equal opposition. If it feels safe, you can take those arms back in flight. Gaze is at one still pointed focus on the wall in front of you. That drusty gaze. Inhale, nice and slow. Rise up. Draw those fingertips back up into the sky. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Take it to the opposite side. Hinging forward from those hips. Reaching and kicking in equal opposition. I'm having trouble on this side. If you need to keep that toe grounded into the mat, feel free to do so. You can take those arms back in flight if you need to. Man, I can't hold this one to save my life today.
Nice and slow. Inhale up. Pedal out those legs for a moment. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Inhale, fingertips rise up into the sky, and exhale, hinging forward from the hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release those fingertips into the earth. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach the fingertips overhead. Exhaling and swan diving forward. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach those fingertips into the sky. Exhale, take it down. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, drop those hands into the earth. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out those legs for a moment if you need to. And then, beginning on the right side, we're going to inhale, lift up through the right leg. Exhale, bend the leg, rotate the ankle, lengthen through the leg. Exhale, pull it all the way through for that low lunge. You can remain high on the back toes here, or you can release that heel down into the earth. Toes would come out at a 45-degree angle. Just listen to your body. But whenever you feel strong and comfortable, use your core to inhale and rise up. And draw those arms into the sky. For that warrior one. On your next exhalation, drop those hands down in front of your heart space. Press them away. Inhale up. Exhale down. Continue on. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, drop down on that back heel if you haven't already. We're going to open up our arms to the side. I'm going to shut this door because I think the sun is too bright and y'all probably can't see what's going on here. Sorry about that. Still a little bit sunshiny, I'm sorry. It's just this time of day, I guess. So we're going to come down. We're going to open up those arms. We're going to lengthen through our front leg. That back foot is parallel to the back end of the mat, so those toes are no longer at a 45-degree angle. Take that back edge of your foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. And we're going to exhale, hinge to the side, releasing those right fingertips inside the arch of the right foot, or you can draw that fingertips up towards the inside of the shin, wherever you need to be here. Make sure that that elevated arm, that shoulder is dropped back and down so that that heart space is exposed. We're just going to scoop up some of that nurturing, loving, sustaining energy from the Mother Earth beneath us right now with the right hand. Just scoop that energy up into the heart. Drop the hand down. Inhale up. Exhale down. If you need to drop that elevated arm behind the back for a gentle bind, feel free to do so. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to release both hands inside the arch of that right foot, And then we're going to take those hands underneath our heart space as we spin that right foot so that it's parallel with the front edge of the mat, okay? So now we're in our wide-legged forward fold here. We're going to take a moment just to hang. You can drop those pinkies into opposite elbows, or you can allow those arms to simply hang into the earth. Releasing the weight of the crown of the head. If you need a gentle bend in those knees here, feel free to do so. Press those palms into the earth underneath the heart space, and then using your core energy, we're going to roll up through the spine. Arms come overhead. We're going to bend our knees, and our toes are going to come out towards the corners of our mat, the top corners of the mat from where you are right now, right? We're going to open up our arms so that our fingertips are reaching towards opposite walls. We're going to take a couple deep breaths here as we pulse up and down, remembering to keep that pelvis tucked underneath our body. We don't want that duck butt and compromising our lower spine. Matching the breath with the movement. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Then we're going to pause and just sink into that posture. We're going to take those hands and gently resting those fingertips behind our head once again. We're going to drop our elbows towards the right knees. Inhale up. Drop your left elbows towards the left knee. Inhale up. Back to center. Open up through those arms once again. Pull that energy into the heart. That universal energy that surrounds us all the time. This isn't just air. It's that cosmic, universal life force energy. Draw it into your being. Everything you need. Close your eyes if you need to. And visualize yourself receiving everything you need today. Open up through those arms. Inhale, lengthen through those legs. Open up through those arms. Keep them open. Take your right foot. Toes come forward so that your foot is parallel to that front end of the mat. Turn your left toes so that they're pointing towards the left wall. Exhale. Release the left fingertips into the earth, inside the arch of that left foot, or up towards that shin bone. Now scoop that energy up from the Mother Earth, Pachamama beneath you, who totally sustains us. That ultimate transmuter who helps us and assists us in turning the old stuff into the new. The life-affirming energy. Release those fingertips back down into the earth. Inhale, use your core to rise up. This time we're going to come up on those back toes, or you can ground your heel. Toes are at a 45-degree angle. Lift those fingertips into the sky. Nice, long, strong body. Sink into your posture. And then exhale, drop the hands in front of the heart. Press away all the stuff that's not serving you. As you scoop those arms in and up and down, you're taking in everything you need. Exhale, press away everything you don't. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge forward from those hips, framing that foot with both hands. We're going to draw that left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Pedal out those legs. Drop those knees down into the earth. We're going to slowly and gently come down onto our belly. So start by walking those feet back towards the back edge of your mat. Slowly and gently releasing the thighs all the way down to the chest. Gently resting one cheek into the earth. Take a couple moments to breathe into your body. Close your eyes. Which movements felt most amazing today? Which movements were really feeding your soul, allowing you to become the magnet for more of that kind of energy? So we're going to take some rather unique movements here. If you've taken any of my booty classes, then you're going to be familiar with this. But if you haven't, then you're not going to be. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit so that y'all can see me a little better here. So we're going to take those hands and we're going to draw those fingertips back so that they're in alignment with our chest. We're going to inhale, rise up, just like we're in that cobra pose. And now we're going to gently roll. So we're going to exhale, hips down, belly down, chest down. Inhale up. Gaze is the last thing to come up. Exhale down, roll it down, and then roll it up. 2 more times. Keeping those hands in alignment with our chest. This time we're going to kind of snake our body up. So we're going to shift side to side. So you can watch me first if you need to here. Take those legs together. We're going to snake up. Snake down. Snake up. Snake down. One more time at your own pace. And then gently resting the opposite cheek into the earth. Release those arms down and take a moment to rest. Breathing deep into your body. Press into your palms. Draw yourself up through your tabletop position. And then pressing those glutes down into the earth. We're going to swing our legs around in front of us. I'm going to try to scooch back where y'all can see me. Even though I've got that door closed, the light is still really shining through. So I hope y'all can see what I'm doing here. We're just gently resting the soles of our feet into the earth. Open up those arms. Palms of the hands are facing towards each other. Fingertips are radiating towards the front of the room. Inhale, lifting up through one leg, and then the other for that Navasana boat pose. Now we're going to inhale, swing those arms in towards the chest. Exhale, open up. Inhale in, and just continue on. I am worthy of everything that I want and desire and need. Everything I want, everything I desire. I'm not just worthy of what I need. I can have anything my heart desires, anything I dream up. I'm a co-creator, a manifester, and I am in charge. And that well of abundance never ends. Everything exists in that space, and there's more than enough for everybody. And I stake my claim on everything that is mine today. Inhale. Take those feet, gently rest them into the earth. Take your hands and just compress them into your heart space. So left hand on the heart, right hand on top of that. Just take a moment to close your eyes and feel into the energy of your being. Feel into everything that you've received today. Feel it moving and shifting within your being. Feeling it aligning with your energy. Say yes. Yes, that is mine. Yes, I can have what I want. Yes, I can have everything that my heart desires. All I have to do is reach out and take it. All I have to do is stake my claim. All I have to do is to remember who I am and why I'm here. That I'm that divine expression of humanity. Divinity expressing itself in human form. There is more than enough for everybody. That well of abundance never ends. That cornucopia, that never-ending cornucopia of energy, of all possibility, all miracles. Two more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Reach your arms out in front of you, and then using your core strength, allow your vertebra to find the earth beneath you. Slowly and slowly allow that spine to come down into your mat. Open up your arms. Inhale. Take those knees into your chest. Take a moment to rock side to side and back and forth here. This is where we learn not just to be curious and, experimentative with our practice, learning what we love, what we don't love, what feels amazing, what doesn't feel amazing, what we want to do more of, what we don't want to do more of. This is where we also get playful and make it our practice. Ensure that my needs are met today. So now just holding on to your right leg, we're going to inhale, lift up through the left. And then exhale, slowly and gently release it down into the earth. Reaching out through your right arm, left hand comes outside of the right knee, pulling it across the body, supine twist. Gazing over your right fingertips, if it feels safe on your neck. And just breathe into your body. I am willing to receive. I am open to receive. I'm willing to take what is mine. I don't need anybody's permission. There's nothing wrong with taking what is mine. I don't need anybody to come and save me. I can easily take care of my own needs because everything I need is before me all of the time. It is there for the taking. Slowly and gently untwisting the body. Take the knees back into the chest, back into the heart space. A little bit of rocking movement here. Holding on to just the left leg. Inhale, lifting up through the right. Exhale, release it down into the earth. Reaching out through the left arm. Right hand comes outside of that left leg, pulling it across for your supine twist. You don't have to prove your worth. You don't have to earn it. It's always there. That cosmic well of abundance. It's always, always, always there. Start filling yourself up energetically. Start lifting your vibration so that you become the vibrational match for everything that you want to co-create, that you want to manifest, that you want to draw into your life experience. This physical plane of existence. Untwisting the spine. Draw the knees back into the chest. Coming into that happy baby posture, drop those knees in towards the armpits. Take the hands to the outside edges of the feet and find some playful movement. Slowly release those feet whenever you're ready and find your final Shavasana posture, that corpse pose. Lengthening through the legs, allowing the feet to fall to the side. Draw the arms down to the side of the body. Palms of the hands rooted and grounded into the earth. If you need that grounding connective energy, palms of the hands are face up into the sky. If you choose to continue to receive in this final Shavasana corpse pose posture. Breathe into your body. Don't quit. Say that you want it. Say that you want it all. Don't feel any guilt about saying what you want and taking it. Reach out into the universe. Take that energy. Draw it back into your being. Allow your being to draw itself into that vibration. Align itself to that vibration of divinity, source energy, that well of infinite possibility, miracles, every single thing that exists, that cornucopia of never-ending energy of everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever dreamed of, even the things that you never even dreamed possible. Say yes to that. You were always meant to have it all. You were always meant to have it all. You were never meant to settle for anything less. So stop settling. Take what you want. Align yourself to that energy. Co-create it, manifest it into the world by aligning your being to that abundant, amazing divine vibration. Radiate from that space. Draw into this physical realm. Be the magnet in this physical realm for all of the possibility. Trust that you can have it all. That you are always worthy. Align yourself to that cosmic vibration and allow your destiny to unfold from within that space. Welcome to the realm of new possibilities. Welcome to the realm of yes to everything you want. Open to receiving everything you've ever dreamed of from within this universe. Reclaim your right to happiness. Reclaim your right to abundance. Reclaim your right to joy. Reclaim your right to living fully and completely. What if today is a day when everything falls into place perfectly? Energy shifts. Life surprises you with the most wonderful gifts you've been waiting on for years. Maybe it happens today. What if something miraculous takes place today, all because you said yes, all because you were willing to take what you need, to take what you want, to take what your heart desires, and align yourself to that space. Take a moment to breathe into your body. That meditative act of breath. Continuing to breathe in the energy of everything that your heart desires, everything that you hope to receive. Exhaling every thought, every old belief system, every old social program, every old story that is not in alignment with that truth. Let it go on the exhale. Those things are not your truth. Stop clinging to them. Let them go. Let them go on your exhalation. Feeling the energy shifting and moving within your being, aligning to the energy of your unique expression of humanity. Feeling that beautiful, radiant light shining from within your being, pressing itself outside of your physical being into your auric field and out into the universe. Every inhalation, that light becomes brighter, more vibrant, more eye-catching. More unstoppable. The universe is always conspiring in your favor. It is your outdated belief systems, it's old stories and social programs that would tell you otherwise. The universe is always conspiring in your favor. The universe is always there ready to give you everything that you've ever needed to support you and sustain you in this life journey. You just had to be willing to recognize that you were already worthy. You never needed anybody to tell you that you were, and that you always had the freedom and the right to take everything you needed, everything you need to support you, to sustain you, to enliven you. And today we say yes. Slowly and gently start coming back to your body, back to this glorious physical being. This miraculous expression of divinity manifesting as humanity. Begin to take some gentle movement through your limbs, your fingers and toes, wrapping the hands around the wrists, the feet around the ankles, taking any gentle stretches. Draw the knees into your chest. Engage into that gentle rocking motion first, just ever so gently side to side. And then back and forth until you draw yourself upright into a comfortable seated posture. Allow the palms of the hands to gently rest face down onto the knees. Nice, strong center line of the body. Crown of the head is shining into the sky as the heart is radiating forward. As you are aligned into that energy of abundance, you are aligned into the knowledge, the truth, that everything you've ever wanted is waiting for you. All you had to do was say yes. All you had to do is take it. It's already there. Finishing our practice today with 3 long Sat Nams. Take those hands into prayer pose. Anchor your thumbs into your heart space. Forearms are parallel to the earth. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Sat Nam, I am truth. Truth is my name. Truth is my identity. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste. The divine light, that magical expression of divinity manifesting through humanity that exists within me, honors that beautiful, majestic energy that exists within you, that same unified
beautiful, amazing, connective energy that we share, that golden thread that connects us all to one another. I honor that within you. And I just really hope today that you were able to say yes, to align yourself energetically with all of the desires of your heart, and to remember that it starts energetically. We think that it starts outside of us. And when we don't see the proof first of the things coming into alignment outside of us, then we fret and we think that we no longer know how to manifest, that we're not knowing how to co create. But we have to align ourselves energetically first. You align yourself energetically first. We become in alignment with that divine energy, that beautiful well of energy of everything that exists, all possibility, and then take what you need from that space. Say yes to all of those things. Fill yourself up with it so that you become the magnet for all of those things in the physical realm. And then watch how things unfold. Watch how things begin to open up for you. So I really enjoyed our practice today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit different. And I'm potentially going to be shifting my slow flow into something a little bit more of that nature, where there's a little bit more movement involved, a little bit more flow movement involved, not necessarily of like a traditional yogic form, but something that's going to give us the ability to explore ourselves in a deeper way and just get to know our bodies a little bit better and feel into some of that really beautiful movement. So I thank you guys for being with me. I hope y'all have an awesome day. And if you're joining me for Kundalini tomorrow, I will see you then.